Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Daily right here on Channels Television. I'm Kayla Megwa. It is Friday, the 24th of July, and right here in the nation's capital is mostly cloudy with 24 degrees Celsius. I'm Kayla Megwa. So good to see you all this lovely Friday morning. Now, Ayo will be giving us a breakdown of what's going on in Lagos at this very moment. In fact, this morning, the extreme traffic congestion in Lagos, stems from this geographical bottlenecks that overpopulation. But on this particular matter, I hear that there are accidents at the Kara Bridge. And that's what you're looking at on your screens right now. Ayo is on ground zero right now to let us know exactly what is going on and this situation that looks like it's not clearing up anytime soon. Good morning, Ayo. So what happened again on Kara Bridge?
I'll say that. It's going to take me the late. And what can call a testimony is a test story of sorts. Because there has been a standstill since like 11 p.m. last night. According to Chris Ellis, our correspondent, he said that on his way home after the news of 10, he noticed the bad traffic and that it was so bad. And he knew he was going to get to this. The only thing is, he had hoped that things would get better along the line, but hey, this is where we are. I've also had the privilege of speaking with the general manager of Lagos State Management and Traffic Management Agency this morning, and I think he's still on this call with us to have a conversation to give us an idea of what exactly happened. Good morning. His name, by the way, is Mr. Olale Bakarioni, and he's also with us in this conversation. Good morning, Mr. Bakarioni.
Good morning, my brother. Point of correction. The name is Olale Bakari Oki.
Oki, I apologize. Olale Bakari Oki. That's actually what I had in mind. So, well, I'm approaching Ganzero, and as you said, rightly so, the traffic is beginning to move, but as you can see, the backlog, we understand, has gotten as far as Secretariat, if not close to 7 hours as we speak at this time. But can you give us a quick background? What exactly brought us here?
Okay, thank you. Around to 4 a.m. this morning, a trailer loaded with flour upturned on Kara Bridge, moving towards Mowe. And of course, as we all know, that place falls between Ogun State. But after the accident, other vehicles were trying to avoid the incident. In the course of reversing, it leads to another accident involving about 6 vehicles, thereby collapsing the whole road. There was no movement out of the Kara Bridge. Then the backlog still to Lagos boundary beyond 2 gates, so we have no choice than to move in. Immediately we mobilize all human and material resources. As I speak with you, transloading of the flour is ongoing, while about 2 of the vehicles have been recovered. A lane has been opened for vehicular movement. Simultaneously, my men around 2 gates in Lagos State Axis have started contra flow on the other side in order to mitigate or to reduce the delay in travel time. We've equally dished out travel advisory through our traffic radio and other media handles. So vehicles coming from Ogun State vis-a-vis Mowe, Ibafo and Opik can make use of Ogulusi Road through River Valley to connect Agidingbi. Then they can drive the stretch of Agidingbi down. They can turn right to Lake Awolowo Road, get into Allen, Sheraton Road. Then they can bust out either through Kudirat Abiola or through Mobolaji Bakantoni and Maryland. And for those moving from Lagos towards the houses, travel advisory has equally been given to them for them to use Ikorodu Road, Ogijo Oasis, and continue their journey. Meanwhile, all hands are on deck to remove all the involved vehicles. Also, this morning, around after 5 a.m. at Obanikoro, a 12-tire truck loaded had a major mechanical issue involving the bodies and the spring. We have to mobilize an heavy-duty equipment truck of about 30 tons. As I speak with you, it has been concluded and the road is being opened. There was a broken down trailer too on Mount 12 Bridge by Koshofe around past 6 a.m. this morning. It has been evacuated about an hour ago. Vehicular movement is in progress around that axis. Also around Okeokoto, Agege, inward Okeafa, there is another truck, 12-tire truck, that had a serious mechanical problem. Attention is being given to the vehicle. That's the current situation in Lagos.
Okay, I apologize for butting in. It would seem like the traffic, Lagos is kind of an emergency traffic situation this morning. As you can see, I'm approaching ground zero. And I can also tell you, as you can see, that even at ground zero, traffic is not moving for one reason or the other. What can you say is the cause of this accident that we're looking at on our screen? As you can see, it's plywood that's falling off the road, off the truck onto the road. There are clearly attempts to make it look better, but as you can see, this is where we are now. This is ground zero. This is the first stop, and it will seem like the movement is not going to go away anytime soon. This is the culprit, and as you can see, there's another truck in the way. What exactly can you tell us is the cause of this particular accident that we are trying to work around?
The cause of the accidents is multifaceted or multidimensional. But for now, we can't really ascertain. But other factors responsible has to do with the number of vehicles on Lagos Road. The road form of transportation experience over 90% of movement of goods and services in Lagos. And movement of cargoes too, both dry and wet cargoes, over 70% are being transported through the Lagos Road. Definitely there is pressure on all road infrastructures in Lagos. Be that as it may, we have a responsible and a responsive government in attending to all incidents in Lagos State, especially the one that concerns LASMA as an agency, seamless mobility of goods and services.
Okay.
As I told you earlier.
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Bakari. As you can see, I have a Lagos Sector Commander on the phone right now to speak to us on live TV. Good morning, Mr. Sisi. What exactly can you say is the cause of this whole traffic, this whole accident? Because it's really multifaceted. As you can see, 2 trucks right now, and even though you are still struggling, what exactly happened?
Yes. Before now, I want to know that the 2 trucks that they removed, that is the primary source of the road traffic. So they are not on ground as we speak. But the other one, actually as a result, I wouldn't call it just failure because we have not established that. I wouldn't call it still violation. But there is an initiative. While there are vehicles in front trying to escape the back road, so another was, rammed into this other, thereby causing this multiple persons. There is an act of fairness that was having a problem there, but not in the and no, because only one person was killed. That's it. But what would have expected is that if it has been complete calamity, that the entire passenger in that train was killed, it would have been a serious calamity, a national disaster. But we thank God that at least we've been able to work along and across these people in project. Now, what we're trying to do is to at least create one day. That is what we're working towards now. So, the moment this particular shop, please, and then there will be such a little bit. This one can go, one line can be open. So, at least it will not be a complete transit.
So how long do you think that can take? Because we understand that this traffic has going back as far as 7 up.
Yes. You and I know the fact of backlog in Lagos. These are the
So Kayla, I don't know if you have any questions for Mr. Bashari. This is the situation right now. As you can see, what we said is being done. The plants are being moved manually, and they have done just a little extent. But this is the current situation. As you can see, this whole place is free. We understand that there was another truck that had been moved further down in front of somewhere around 4 feet. But right now, as you can see, until they move this truck out of the way, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway from Lagos is on the standstill. That's my, I don't know if you have any questions for Mr. Bakari.
Them focus on the work. They should focus on the amount of work that they have to do. I mean, this brings a lot of things to our minds, you know, this bridge. Look, I'm even thinking about so many other things. The weight of these trucks on that bridge, the ability for the infrastructure to handle this weight, it's enormous. I'm looking at the man hours being lost today by people who are stuck in this particular holdup. Also, you know, thinking about the fact that 2 accidents happened here, I've been on that bridge recently. It's maddening how much traffic is on that. We really do have to start thinking about using our railway systems. I don't know if that's something you think about as well. You know, whether these goods, the flour, the planks. I wish our railway systems were, you know, working in a way that we can use them as a substitute to putting all of these trucks on a road that pedestrians, normal drivers, young drivers, everyone is on the road at the same time. You know, what do you make of that? Is that something that we should start pushing for?
Well, definitely, Lagos has all the opportunities to do 3, at least 4, yes, 4 types of vehicular movement: by road, by sea, by air, and by land. Unfortunately, Lagos, as you know, the railway transport is just picking back up over the past 10 years or so. Trust me, I'm not sure it is going as fast. Cargo movement via rail, I'm not sure how well we have started with that. Maybe we'll have to talk to Dr. Pfeiffer on that. But those are the challenges that I can see. Well, as Mr. Hussein, the Lagos Sector Commander talked about, one lane is now free, and Mr. Bakareke also gave the same analogy, the other explanation the other time. So one lane is finally free. The inhibition to the movement earlier was this particular wheel, and that wheel has been moved off of the road. It was somewhere around here before. It has been moved off of the road, and that is why the trailers and trucks are now moving. All the ones that we're going to see now are mostly trailer trucks. People is moving just one out of the 3-lane road, and that is the current situation we have on the hands now. I can also tell you, as you can see on the other side, there is a counterflow of traffic.
Yes, I can see that they're doing counter traffic there.
Yes, so that's the current situation right now, and it's the reason that it's unlikely that I'll be able to make it on air this morning. So you're gonna have all the fun to yourself, Kayla. I really don't know.
It's no fun without you. I miss you. Well, stay safe. And if you're able to make it to the studio, let's do this, yeah?
All right, no worries. Thank you, and take care.
There with the Ground Zero report on what's happening at the Kara Bridge. Ayo Makinde, our correspondent.